Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. So yeah, basically what we've been doing, yesterday, as you may remember, we were starting to work on the ship, and we have the very basics and beginning of that ship. I'm going to be adding a few more things. I've actually got a couple of weapons, and we're going to put those on. Let's see, how close, where can we get this thing to actually sit appropriately? Yes? Okay. Works for me. Alright. Yes? Okay. And then I do have a rocket launcher that I want to try to apply. I'm probably going to end up putting it on top of this thing, right there. And then we'll put a couple of the spotlight cubes here, and I'll add some running lights and everything. But I'm going to be armoring up the rest of the ship as well as parts become available. All those resources I gathered, that's pretty much what I've got left. Oh, and you're done. So I am currently producing the large Promethean pack, which is good. Each one of these is worth more than 3 of these. So the math, yeah, it doesn't figure out to if you can create them, there's no reason in wasting your time building the small ones. The differences in power output are just that different. It's just that radically different between the two. Let's see, and see this one can't do those at all. So yeah, it looks like the emergency crafting station, or the so it's called, right? Yeah, the emergency constructor is really only good for the absolute basic stuff, which is fine. I mean, it serves its purpose to get you done and get you moving, but we'll see how that actually plays out, though. And we'll just go ahead and grab those, throw those over here while we're still making more, and we're going to go throw this missile launcher on the ship here. Alright, now, can we place this thing? Oh, we can. And, yeah. We're going to place it there. And we have a small functional ship. Okay. Like I said, I am going to be adding a little bit of armor and protection to this thing. I'm basically going to try and limit the angles that damage can come into it. In fact, show you what I'm talking about here. So we're going to have stuff like this. Alright. Okay, so, and then we're going to do the same on this side, where we just have those. Come on. See, placement is always tricky on these things. Alright, so, and this is basically where we're going to start adding the depth to the ship a little bit. Alright. Just making sure I did that the same on both sides. Okay, I did. So what I'm going to end up actually doing is creating a couple of more landing gear, and then strip the landing gear that are on it off and move them out a little bit to make this a little bit more stable, as well as to allow me to add more defense as far as armor is concerned. I don't know if I'm going to be adding a whole lot of armor blocks to this one. Like I said, I think this is going to be more just a make sure it works kind of ship, not necessarily. Can I get to the power from here? Oh, I can. Alright, so what I will do that way then is we'll actually end up making these a dome. Oh, I've got ideas. Okay. So, now that we have a ship, we have an ability to get up and around the planet a little bit easier. We're going to go do some surveying, so, yeah. Let me make sure we have power here, because I don't want the base dying while I'm gone, because I do have a little bit of food that I've harvested. Alright, you're done. Okay, another 200 for you. That's awesome. Add you in there. and we are going to leave those. One of the things that I do want to do, though, is... Actually, you know what? Go ahead and give us that. We're going to leave that. Because I do need both drill charges. How much? I really need to find some iron here. So we're going to do that. Okay, so that's 100 ingots right there. This is going to be cutting it close. Alright, how much? Yeah. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing. So while we're out and about, this thing is going to be continuing to produce the mining. Excuse me. Weather in California is still a little wonky. So yeah, so while that's going on, we need to find some iron. We are going to hopefully bring iron back. As you can see, I'm really low on drill charge here. In fact, I may not even have enough to bring any iron back. How much time do we have before that's done? Okay. Alright, so we're just waiting for these. Let's, I'm going to go ahead and do a cut here while we wait for the mining field to be done, and we'll be right back. Hi all, and we're back. And as you can see, we are now airborne. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and grabbed another 25 refills. I've gone ahead and refilled the mining tool already. And yeah, so we're just basically going to go look, see if we can find more resources, because we are in very dire need of them. We've got some factories. I'm really not looking to engage any of the aliens right now. I just want to see if we can find enough resources that we can survive for a little while, because we are in very serious need of many things, specifically iron. So yeah, like I said, it's unusual for me to not have a secured iron supply at this point. That's usually one of the first two things that I like to try to identify, because, you know, iron and power are the two things that you will always need in this game. And yeah, so I don't like being without either of them. Since we've got the power identified, we're okay. We just need the rest of the stuff now, and the iron is what's giving us the problem. And that looks like that is the weapons factory. So we have a copper deposit over here. So yeah, this, once you've got the SV or even an HV, if you like the HVs, I am quickly falling out of favor of them, mainly because of the way that they handle. They are fun. I mean, they're a fun little thing to get around the planet, and they will get you where you need to go for exploration purposes. And there's more iron. And I think I'm going to make a stop over here. And I didn't bring any lights with me. Sorry. Since we didn't bring lights, what we will do is we will go ahead and do a cut, I think, because I do want to grab iron. Let's see what our landing area looks like. It is absolute crap. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a cut here. Hopefully when we come back, it'll either be daylight or I will be back in the ship, so that, you know, at least you can see something of what's going on. So on that note, we will be right back. Hi all, and we're back. As you can see, I am now flying past the drone base. We've got some cobalt over here. I am probably going to need to actually come take that drone base out sooner rather than later. I was able to go ahead and completely mine the iron deposit that we found. It left me with, here, I'll show you really quick, with 257 iron. So it wasn't a perfect harvest. I should have been able to get like 260, 280 out of it. Size 4 iron deposit. Yeah, so this is just, it's all piecemeal iron on this one. That's not bad. I mean, at least we have iron. I've got enough now that it's not such a critical situation. But we are still needing the magnesium, because we need to be able to make more bullets, because we are out of ammo. Oh, hello. Well, that was entertaining. Alright, let's go external so we can make sure that there are no other things here, and we're gonna set down really quick. Make sure we're close enough so I can get back into the thing. Alright. Alright, so let's go grab this drone really quick, keep him from respawning. If we're lucky, he'll have some bullets on him that we can use. I need to be more specific. But we did find a size 9 iron deposit as well. That right there is a game changer, because that means we now have effectively as much metal as we need to get off this rock. So what we will be doing is, what I want to do is go through and make sure we have all the resources identified on the planet, and then we're going to start looking for a place to set up an actual permanent base. Like I said, the base that we have right now is a semi-permanent. It is not meant to be a long-term solution. Let's put that away so we can actually eat. But we need a spot where we're close enough to the major resources that, you know, we're not struggling to have to keep doing long treks to go get stuff, but at the same time we don't want to be in an area that just is not useful for us. We're going to grab this because we need that. We're going to grab the food. But we have Promethean over here. We have a couple of iron deposits nearby. What else do we have? So we have the 2 iron and we have Promethean, so hopefully we have some magnesium somewhere on this aspect over here. Because if we have magnesium over here, or silicon specifically, copper wouldn't be bad, cobalt wouldn't be bad. So as long as we have 1 or 2 other resources, we're actually probably going to relocate to this area. And then we'll build the large base and we'll take it from there. Alright, so we are in like Flynn. Okay. Let's go external, because we really don't want the drones surprising us like that. Except that's the front. So we have now found all 3 parts of the Titan, which means there is going to be a drone or 3 over here somewhere. I would think there was a drone over here, maybe not. Oh, see, and we have a point. Oh, up there, there he is. Because basically, you have to take these things out before they can call in assistance. Alright, so I'm just going to rinse and repeat what we just did a second ago. Oh, hello. Come on. Thank you. Oh, go home, Hal, you're drunk. Now, if only I had actually been drinking and could use that as an excuse for crappy piloting. Everything look okay? Yeah, everything looks okay. Let's take a look at the panel really quick, make sure we don't have any damage to anything. Okay. So, yeah, so we found the front of the ship. That is the last of the portions of that we're looking for that. Everything else is going to be the alien points of interest now. And where are we in relation to our base? So this is the first 2 portions. We've already identified that. That is the power station, so we're heading back the way we pseudo came from. So yeah, this is basically the direction I want to be heading. Let's keep our eyes out for more drones and things. What I'll do is I'll start crisscrossing the planet now. So that looks like that is... yeah, that is the other portions of the Titan. That looks like our base over there. So let's go this way. See if we can find any more resource. because we've only found about half of the resources on the planet, and we have not found any of the magnesium yet, so that is not a good thing. Like I said, we do need magnesium so we can make more bullets, especially if we're going to be fighting any of the drones, because we really can't start doing any of the drones. Can't fight the drones or start taking over the bases until we have enough magnesium to make bullets. Alright, so cobalt's a good thing. See, I do think that looks like we're about to hit the boundary here. So I do think this area, that's the Titan, that's the mid part, back part. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe we will set up a base over here, I don't know. But yeah, we do want to start trying to find the rest of the resources. And that's what I'm going to continue doing, and I am going to do a cut because it's going, well, you know, it's kind of boring, so we're going to call it here. I hope everyone enjoyed the episode, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button on the way out, because any of the content that people like is the content we're going to get more of. Okay, we just passed through a green, and that usually means there's something around. Maybe it's just the zone buffer. So yeah, so if you are enjoying it, make sure to let me know. If you have any questions or comments, throw them down in the section below any of the videos. I do my best to get back to you in a timely manner, but if I don't make it, I apologize in advance. It's nothing personal. I just ran out of time. And as we are out of time, I thank everybody for the new subscribers as well as the old subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you may want to consider it, because it will keep you up to date with what's going on. And I am out of here. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all back here tomorrow. As always, folks, take care. Be safe out there.